Hey there everyone, and good morning. It is Nikki Torres in the 4 News Now First Alert Weather Center. It is about 10:30 in the morning right now on Friday, July 31st. This is your midday web weather forecast here on KXLY.com. Let's take a look at what we are expecting for today, and I can already tell you it is hot conditions. If you haven't already guessed, it is only 10:30 in the morning right now, and we already have temperatures in the upper 90s in Moses Lake. It is 83 in Spokane, almost to the 90s in Pullman and Lewiston, Deer Park, a little bit cooler over towards Coeur d'Alene by a few degrees, but you guys are heating up as well for today. These are your high temperatures that we are expecting. When you see the weather alert map right here, you can see exactly why some of these areas are under an excessive heat warning, as well as the heat advisory that we've been seeing since Monday. But a little bit cooler towards the western part of the state, so they're a little bit lucky over there. They've got pretty nice conditions, low 80s for Seattle for today. 103 for today in Spokane. This afternoon, the record high temperature in Spokane is actually 103. That was set back in 1929, I believe. So if this forecast sticks and we make it to 103, we will meet the record. If it gets to 104, we beat the record. So we're getting pretty close here to some record-breaking temperatures. 101 in Coeur d'Alene for today. They are reaching triple digits. Yesterday, they got very close. I believe they're right around like 99, 98 degrees. So here are the watches and warnings. We still have the 2 weather alerts out for our area specifically. Western Washington is sitting pretty comfortably right now. So excessive heat warning, that one came in towards midweek. So we've had that one for a couple days. That's the pink strip right down the middle of your screen over towards central Washington, Moses Lake, and it does include Lewiston. So you can see right here also the heat advisory. That one went into effect on Monday. That one is still in effect. Both of these will expire tonight because we are cooling down a little bit into the weekend. So this is our warmest day so far for this week. It is the warmest day really that we're expecting for the season so far as well. First time we're really seeing this span of triple digits over a couple of days. Day planner, we're right here, right on that first block right there in the low 80s this morning. By this afternoon, it should get to the upper 90s and then low 100s for today. Very hot conditions all the way around. Really important to stay hydrated. Wear sunscreen if you're going to be out and about. And if you can, take breaks for today. If you're going to be outside, try to find some shade or an air-conditioned area that you can kind of just cool down. You want to take as many breaks as you can for today. It's not really the day you want to be sweating outside all day long. So 95 degrees for Spokane Valley for tomorrow. We are going from low 100s to mid 90s into Saturday and Sunday. Mainly dry though, so please be mindful of fire prevention. One little spark in all of these conditions that we have right now with the high heat, with a slight breeze. We are going to have some wind gusts up to 25 miles per hour for today. And we also have relatively low humidities, so keep that in mind because if something were to spark, a fire could spread very quickly in this environment. We do not want it to thrive, just be mindful of that. So tomorrow's high temperatures, we will cool down into the 90s. There aren't many triple digits starting tomorrow, so OMAC is really the only one hanging on to a low 100 on there. You can see the temperature trend here, so we'll be in the low 100s for today, and then we'll drop down to the 90s on Saturday and Sunday. By Monday and Tuesday, we should be in the 80s again. And keep in mind here that 86 degrees is the average high temperature in Spokane. So that is on Tuesday if this forecast sticks. But we won't be there for very long, the 80s. You can see that towards the end of next work week, towards midweek actually, is when we are going to start to see temperatures climb back up, so it has a little divot in it. So we're going from low 100s to mid 90s to 80s back to the low 90s. But keep that in mind, 86 degrees is the average high temperature for this time of year. Let's take a quick look at some of these wind speeds. Again, we are expecting wind speeds right around 10 to 15 miles per hour for today, and the wind gusts at about 25 to 20 miles per hour. So again, fire safety, just keep it in the back of your brain. Quick little Google search will tell you everything about burn restrictions anywhere you are for this weekend, so just keep that in mind. Strongest winds are coming out of Deer Park and Sandpoint for this morning, as well as Coeur d'Alene. They are seeing almost 20 mile per hour winds coming out of there. Here is the satellite radar loop. pretty dry conditions overall, mainly over the Seattle area is where we're seeing some moisture coming through the forecast. They have some isolated thunderstorms I heard from this morning, but a lot of that should be clearing out. You can already see it right here on the satellite radar loop. It is heading south to north up to our Canadian friends, and we are staying pretty dry down here in Washington. So this is the 7-day forecast. This is what I'm going to leave you with for your Friday. Happy Friday, by the way. We have made it to the end of the work week with hot conditions. We are ending July with triple digits, 103 for today. Just as a little reminder, try to check in this afternoon and we'll see if we hit the record, if we meet it, or if we break it. Mid-90s on Saturday and Sunday. That's a pretty big deal. 1929. That's a long time ago for that record to stand as it is. So upper 80s for Monday to start off next work week. We will see mid-80s towards Tuesday, and then low 90s. Notice the trend here. Everything is pretty much sunny. We do have sometimes a little haze depending on where you are. So haze is kind of, it looks like that little sheen cloud cover that we have. Not a lot of it, but we did see it in some parts of the region from the past couple of days, so I would expect that's kind of the same situation for today. Use it as a little bit of a blocker though, so that you don't get the full heat exposure. It might cool you down just a little bit. Again, we're looking at a warm evening Friday into Saturday, tonight into tomorrow, so just have your AC units ready, electric fans. Please check on any elderly neighbors and make sure that they're okay as well. We've got a lot going on with coronavirus and everything like that, but if you can give them a quick phone call or a little buzz on the doorbell and just say, hey, are you okay? Do you need water or anything like that? We want to make sure that everybody's taken care of. So anything you can do to just be kind to one another. But that's all that I have. I've been filling in for Mark Peterson for this week. He should be back by Monday, so you'll have him here at the beginning of next week. I'm sure he'll be happy to be back. So that is all I can leave you with. Have a happy weekend. Please stay safe. Wear your sunscreen. Drink a lot of water. Stay hydrated. I've been saying this all week long, and I know that you know. So, yeah. Have a great weekend. Please never leave any kids or pets in the car either for any amount of time for today, or really for the next few days for the summer, really. It's just too hot for that. But that is all I have for you. Happy Friday. Have a great weekend, and just stay safe.